Anyway, hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's Lights Out.
And away we go.
I'm going to let you start today. Just go mad. Just whatever's in your head, let it out.
I cannot believe that I turned my phone on this morning. Like, okay, so story time, right? I was out in Chichester, and
You're in Chichester today.
yeah, it's in Chichester. There's work out there, and my phone's just like vibrating away. I'm like, why is it vibrating away?
Just popular guy.
Yeah. It was like, I'm not that popular. So it's usually one message a day.
Me.
Yeah, you. You're like, when are we filming? And my brother sends a message. He just sends a link, and I see, Hamilton to Ferrari, and I'm like, and then I reply back, is that a reputable source? And then while I reply back, I then go to check Insta, and then Sky Sports is also posted it. I'm like, why else my phone buzzing? I go on Facebook, and Adam's messaging me, being like, oh my God, have you seen this? And I'm like, I cannot believe it. I did not see that coming.
It is huge. I am
So huge.
I am absolutely buzzing.
Yes.
Ridiculously happy.
I'm so happy.
I know that I shouldn't be, because we're technically Mercedes fans, really, but we are Hamilton fans, I'd say, more.
Yeah.
And the idea of Lewis being in a Ferrari, the most iconic Formula One car, to finish his amazing career is just heaven.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so happy.
Honestly, like, when I say I'm a Mercedes fan, like I'm a fan wherever Hamilton is.
Yeah, me too.
Realistically, and then wherever he retires, I'll probably, like, I was like, Lando or George, or I pick another driver, sort of thing.
Yeah,
but like, Ferrari is the coolest team. It is the best team.
It's the best. It just is.
It just is the best. It just fully is the best.
It's just the pinnacle of Formula One.
Yeah, it's just the team. They had like one greatest of all time driver, and now they've got Hamilton.
Second, well, arguable.
Yeah.
Second greatest driver of all time, on par.
On par.
Like
World
Bates.
Championships, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm so happy.
I was saying to him, though, I was saying to Jess, please, can this not take a year?
Oh, it's so annoying.
Please happen now. I wish it was this year.
It's 2024. Do you know it's technically not official, by the way?
No, of course. Not 100%.
But like BBC News, like Sky Sports.
Well, Sky Sports, they put Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari start of 2025 season.
Yeah.
BBC put Lewis Hamilton very likely to go to... So BBC were covering their backs a bit. Just in case it didn't happen.
Yeah, they were.
Sky Sports were all in. They were like, it's happening.
Yeah. People are saying that the reason it's not announced is because they're trying to iron out whether he moves over now or if he moves over next season.
So that's what I've heard as well, but
I don't see it being the case.
Neither do I.
Because they'd have to end Sainz's contract early. We're assuming Sainz is going to be the... We're assuming a lot.
We are. Well, I feel like we're assuming I feel like that's most likely what's going to happen.
Yeah. We're assuming Sainz is going. It's not going to be Leclerc. He just signed a new deal.
Do you think this is going to affect Sainz throughout the season?
Yeah. Because where's he going to go?
Well.
I want to get onto this in a bit. I think we need to do a silly season prediction. Yeah.
Okay.
For 2025.
Okay.
But yeah, there was rumors that they haven't announced it because they're trying to see if they can get him in for 2024.
Oh, that would be so.
But there would be so many very expensive contract terminations.
There would.
Hamilton's would be ending early.
Yeah.
And Sainz would be ending early. And then
I wonder how that conversation went as well between Lewis and Toto.
Apparently he only told him yesterday.
That's what I mean. But like, did he sit him down and just go, Toto, I've been talking to the enemy. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I'm going.
Yeah. Well, they probably would have been aware he was talking to Ferrari, but they probably were like, just to bolster his contract because he negotiated a contract next year.
He will be professional, 100%. We know who Lewis is throughout this whole season. He will still be driving his race and he'll still be driving his heart out for Mercedes throughout the whole season. He will not be like, oh, I don't care now. So even if that conversation didn't go particularly well, which I can't imagine it going really well because nothing like that's ever going to be. No, it's never a great conversation to have.
No,
but I'm sure that it was a respectful conversation, and Toto knows that Lewis will still do what he can for him this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have something to say?
No.
Do you reckon Toto could be off at the end of next year if it all starts to dip like that? Do you know what I mean?
So someone else asked this. He just signed a new contract.
For how many years?
I don't know. They didn't disclose it.
Okay.
Him and James Allison just signed new contracts.
Right.
And maybe there might be some sort of ego at play where it's like he still wants to do it without Hamilton being there.
Yeah.
So it's not like do you know the NFL well?
No.
No, but basically Tom Brady, you know Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Him and his coach, Bill Belichick, they won like so many together, so many Super Bowls together.
Okay.
And then everyone was like, oh, Tom Brady needed Bill Belichick, whatever. And then they fell out. Tom Brady left. And then Tom Brady went on to win a Super Bowl. And Bill Belichick just went, bleh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he kept trying to coach. He could have retired when Tom left, but he wanted to prove that he didn't need Tom Brady. And then he sort of just went, bleh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a bit. So that's a little bit simple. It's funny because it's actually also, speaking of NFL, if you were to put it into football terms, it's a little bit like Klopp leaving Liverpool now. Just suddenly going, no, I'm leaving next year. And then everyone thinking, oh no, what happens to the team?
Yeah.
They could really start to dip. Now this is suddenly happened with Lewis. It could suddenly start to dip.
Yeah.
So maybe like Ferguson when he left United.
Yeah.
And it all just very quickly crumbled. Yeah. So we'll see.
If you think about it, so my friend, he said that this move, like to people who aren't F1 fans, this move is like Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool like he did, like out the blue, and then joining Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's not a rival, but it's a big other club.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I love the drama. It's so good.
It's so good. But do you know what scares me? Is Hamilton has seen their 2024 car and he's been like, no, I want out. So he might, like, what has he seen?
Say that all again.
So Lewis Hamilton has seen Mercedes 2024 car.
Oh, sorry. I thought he's Ferraris. I was like, what?
Yeah. And he thought, nah, I don't even want to see this on the track. I'm driving for Ferrari next year, the year after.
Yeah. Is it that bad? Do you reckon it's that bad?
Or if Ferrari got something that good for 2026?
Do you reckon he's seen the Ferrari?
He would have seen, they would have shown him stuff.
Given him the idea, idea of what?
Yeah. Like how Mercedes gave him an idea.
Would it be I feel like I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Would it be the greatest moment in Formula One history if he went to McLaren, or was at McLaren, won the championship there, went to Mercedes, won however many championships, 5 or 6, whatever it is, there, then goes to Ferrari and wins championship there? Would that be the pinnacle of anything that's ever happened in the sport?
Winning an 8th title with Ferrari, that would be the pinnacle. That would be the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't top that.
Those are all like the 3 heaviest hitting teams. Red Bull is also there but just for wins' sake, they're the top 3 teams with wins.
Yeah.
Like if he wins championships at all 3, that's crazy.
So Ferrari must feel like they can make a fantastic car for him. They must do.
He has to have seen something. Because I know that he was unhappy that Mercedes engineers last year weren't listening to him. Like, do you remember he complained quite a few times, being like, I was telling them these things, they weren't listening.
Yeah.
I just think he must have seen the car coming out. He must not be happy with the car coming out.
Yeah.
And he has to have seen something from Ferrari.
Or is it just a nostalgia thing?
Like finishing his career. Like,
just finishing your career, like Vettel did. Even though he didn't win much, the fact that he still was doing, like, it's in a Ferrari.
In a Ferrari.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do you reckon there's that side of things? But like you say, he must have seen something.
He has to have.
He's not going to go in blind. Sure.
He's either seen Mercedes do a terrible job or he's seeing Ferrari do an amazing job. One or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then again, it's not like he doesn't know what to do when he changes teams. When he moved from McLaren to Mercedes, everyone's thinking, what the hell is he doing? Then that goes on. So he's not alien to knowing probably what the right mixture of things are to make a team and win a championship.
Yeah. But a lot of people said that's lucky. So if the Ferrari move doesn't go well, then they'll be like, it was luck. But if the Ferrari move goes well, then you've got to be like, no, he knows what he's doing. It's a big.
This is so cool.
This is probably the biggest move This is the biggest move since Vettel to Ferrari, probably.
Yeah.
I think any driver going to Ferrari
Yeah.
is a big move.
Yeah.
What's more shocking? I'd say the McLaren to Mercedes move from Hamilton was the most shocking move.
But
because at least
I wouldn't say it's as big as this. Would you say it's as big as this?
It was more shocking because it was like McLaren were like the fastest team on the grid, and Mercedes were quite slow when he moved.
Oh, okay.
Whereas this one, it's like, okay, Ferrari are also about, is it equal to Mercedes?
Yeah. Okay.
So
it's a lot. I just want to know more. I just want more information. I just want to see him in the red car. I just want to see him in the red.
See him in a Ferrari. We have to go Monza. 2025 Monza. We have
100%.
Yeah, I would pay any money.
Silverstone this year to see him in the Mercedes for his last Mercedes year, and then on to Monza next year to see him in a. Oh my gosh, I'm going to buy so much Ferrari stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm spending so much money.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can talk about today other than this? Because I don't feel like I want to.
Honestly. Well, I was actually, you know what? We touched on it earlier. So we're going to do our 2025 silly season driver lineup.
Silly season driver lineup.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we start from the bottom and work our way up?
It's a bit. I feel like we should
start from the top.
I think we should start with Ferrari.
Okay.
Because Hamilton's there, and then we'll work backwards from there.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So Hamilton.
Okay.
Are we doing this together or are we doing this separate?
Should we do it together?
Let's do it together. Okay.
I'm thinking for TikTok editing,
yeah,
together is easier.
Okay, cool. This is the It's Lights Out silly season prediction.
Yes. Okay. So Charles. Oh, I think Charles Leclerc. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What we think?
Yeah. So who's the number one driver in that team? My friend was talking about this.
Lewis.
That's what I say.
Overtakes Leclerc.
But Leclerc is like their golden boy. He's their guy. They signed him on for the longest ever Ferrari contract.
Yeah.
And then now he's on another contract as well.
Yeah. But that's because they know how talented he is, and if they give him a car fast enough, he can do. He could be a proper championship.
Leclerc likes an oversteery car. Hamilton likes an understeery car.
Mm.
When they dialed the car to understeer earlier this season, Sainz was beating Leclerc. He hates it.
Mm.
Who are they going to design a car around? Has to be Hamilton. I said Hamilton.
You can't bring arguably the greatest driver of all time.
Yeah.
And not
design it around
design a car around someone of his level.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah.
So he has to be.
It would have been in Hamilton coming over. He's going to be like, I'm the number one.
Yeah.
He's not coming over.
He's not coming over to be number two.
No.
Absolutely not. But that's like saying Alonso would go over and be number two. It's like, no.
Yeah. But two of the top four drivers in the grid are now in one team.
Yeah.
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 Because Leclerc is,
of course,
top three or top four drivers.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's for silly season.
Okay, that is a stacked team.
That is huge.
Ferrari, Leclerc, Hamilton. Okay.
Where do you want to go to now?
Let's go Mercedes.
Okay.
Who is filling that seat next to Russell?
Okay, I have a name, and to be honest, it's only because of stuff I've seen today that made me think, you never know.
Okay.
Alonso.
I've seen that they're in talks.
Yes, so have I.
They're in talks.
So I'm. Are you happy? Do you reckon Alonso? Would you put happy?
I think Alonso's a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, because you've got Alonso, you've got Lando Norris.
Okay, I've got Lando in a different place, but okay.
Yeah. You got Alex Albon.
Alex Albon. That's a good one. Could he hack it? Could he hack it at a big team? He's been great this season.
He's
definitely outperformed the car in that Williams, but he didn't perform in the Red Bull when it was the big time. Could he perform at the big time at Mercedes? I don't know. Who was the first one you just said?
We've got Alonso, Lando Norris, and we've got Alex Albon that I think could fill that seat.
Where's Sainz in all that?
I don't think Sainz goes.
You don't think he'd go to McLaren?
I don't think that's a straight swap.
Sorry. Okay. So we're happy. So we both come with Lando.
Should we go Fernando?
We'll go Fernando. Okay, well, I'm happy. I would go Fernando.
Let's go Fernando.
Fernando.
So Fernando and George Russell in the Mercedes.
And
Yeah.
And GR in the Mercedes. Okay, perfect. Let me just write that down.
Cool. So we got Leclerc and Hamilton in the Ferrari. We got Fernando Alonso and George Russell in the Mercedes. Good friends.
Yeah. I think
they are good friends.
They are. Alonso's clearly goes back into number 1 seat.
Who's filling the Aston Martin seat?
Is that where you're thinking, Sainz?
No. I'm thinking if Alex Albon's not going to go into...
Albon.
I think Albon and Stroll. I can see that being...
You reckon they're sticking with Stroll in 2025?
Yeah, his dad owns the team.
That's a very good point. Yeah, he will always be there, won't he?
So I think Albon goes into Aston Martin.
Okay. Was there anyone else that was on your mind other than those two?
It could be Sainz into Aston Martin. Did you say Sainz as well?
Possibly.
I think because Albon's a Mercedes driver.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Albon goes into Aston Martin.
Let's do that. So we're going Albon
into Aston Martin
and Stroll.
So currently, Sainz is without a drive. And where is the empty team? So Williams. Do you know who you think will go into Williams?
I reckon they'll end up having some Formula 2
champion
that will end up. Or someone in the Mercedes.
I think Frederick Vesti.
Okay.
I've
not heard of him before.
He's an incredibly good F2 driver.
I
think Frederick Vesti will be in the Williams. You know what?
Maybe Sargent. They'll give him another year.
I think Bottas. I think Bottas and Frederick Vesti. Bottas for the development, and Vesti as the new driver with Logan Sargent out the team.
I don't have any better argument to that. So I will.
Wait, let's circle back. Let's circle back to Williams.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put them down for the time being.
Yeah. So we've technically got Logan Sargent without a drive. We've got Frederick Vesti without a drive, even though he's an F2 guy, but he's good.
Yeah.
Sainz doesn't have a drive.
No.
I see Sainz going to Red Bull alongside Verstappen. Back in Red Bull. He used to be in Red Bull. In the Red Bull family, I mean.
Yeah. What did I put? That's what I put, actually. Right,
Carlos Sainz to Red Bull.
I put here. I put Max and Sainz Red Bull.
Yeah. So Max, Sainz, Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah. And they love they love an underdog. They love an underdog in Red Bull, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They're just like, let's Max is just gonna win and we'll just whoever our second driver is can do their thing.
Be
there.
Yeah.
Try your best.
They don't care about the second driver.
Try your best.
Yeah.
So I reckon Sainz will probably fit that perfectly.
Yeah. He will struggle in that car.
He will.
He likes understeer. He'll struggle with that car.
Yeah.
He'll be bad.
I think that's a good shout.
Yeah. It's gonna ruin his career, but he'll do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he'll just find that as a seat and go, yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Actually, I changed my mind.
No, you're not saying Lando. No. I'm not agreeing with that.
I want to say Lando.
I think the McLaren. If I was going to go on to McLaren, I think they're going to stay the same.
But Sainz is already used to be at McLaren and liked McLaren.
I still don't think that.
Whereas the Red Bull's a career killer for him, and he hated the Red Bull family. And Lando, they didn't specify how long his contract was, so there could be a break clause in the contract.
I don't want to back down on this one. I really don't want to do it.
It's more fun. It's more fun if we say Verstappen and Norris. I'm still holding out hope.
Verstappen and Norris. Okay, are we saying then Piastri is definitely staying at McLaren?
Definitely.
Okay.
Piastri
I would agree with that.
Staying at McLaren.
It's just whether we're having Sainz in a Red Bull or Lando in a Red Bull.
In a car that he knows isn't going to suit him. He knows it's going to kill his career because he would definitely not be the number one.
But are you telling me it's not going to kill Lando's career?
No, because Lando likes a twitchier car. And he's friends with Verstappen.
Yeah.
And he was linked so heavily with Red Bull.
Oh, I know.
I think it'll be more fun.
Okay, for fun's sake, we'll do that. Okay, so I'm putting Sainz in a McLaren. And I'm putting, wow, No. This will be if this happens, and you've got a Red Bull of Max and Lando and a Ferrari of Leclerc and Hamilton.
Yeah,
that will be ridiculous.
And a Mercedes of Alonso and Russell.
This could be so good.
And then Piastri and Sainz, because Sainz used to be a McLaren. He loved McLaren.
Piastri loves McLaren.
Yeah, and Sainz loved McLaren.
Okay. All right.
He loved his time there. He hated his time at Red Bull.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Piastri.
Yeah.
Piastri was always going to stay there. Sainz, that's the only one that I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You make good points as to why he would be in there, but you never know.
I want to be hopeful.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see that.
You're hopeful that Lando goes in the Red Bull. That's what you're hopeful about.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You'll be me and you will both be a little bit of a Red Bull fan.
Little bit. That's pushing it.
Lando will be my next. He will be the one I support after.
Yeah, I know.
Guys. So wherever he is,
you have to support that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to support him. Yeah. So anyway,
Alpine, I think Gasly Ocon.
Yeah, it'll be the same.
Yeah,
it'll be the same.
Changing that. We still have open seats at Alex Albon. Actually,
at stake.
What did we say? Alex Albon at Aston Martin.
Aston Martin with Stroll.
Stake.
At stake.
So 2025 is
previous Alfa Romeo.
It's a big year for them because 2026 is when Audi comes in.
Yes. Okay. Wait, Gasly Ocon's Alpine.
Wait. Let's change it up a bit.
Oh, does
someone like Sainz or Lando
or Alonso
or Perez
go to Audi? Oh, I feel like we can't backtrack that far now. Can we backtrack that far?
Audi throws a spanner in the works.
It does. We didn't think about that.
I think so. I think Perez will go Audi because I think Perez has had a terrible time.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I think Perez will go Audi.
Perez Audi. And
I don't think Alonso will because I think Alonso needs quicker success than a team that says they're going to have 3 years. Okay. Yeah.
So you're thinking more like a Lando then? We haven't spoken about George Russell.
George Russell stays.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think so too, but I mean, we're only kind of
guessing.
I think
George Russell stays. He hasn't had a chance to be number one. Yeah, I think he wants to prove he can be a number one at Mercedes. I think he stays. He'll ride it out. George Russell will ride it out to the 2026 regulations.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder what George is feeling at the moment as well with Lewis leaving.
Yeah, he's a massive.
He's going to have to take a lot of responsibility, more responsibility now at the team.
Yeah, depends who they bring in. Alonso. Yeah.
Okay, Perez.
Okay, so Perez at stake
and Logan Sargent. No. Perez at stake in 2025.
Do you think Alex Albon risks it because it's a low team? Do you know what I mean? It's a low team who would probably accept him.
We haven't put Albon anywhere, have we?
We put Albon in Aston Martin.
Oh, we did, yeah. Aston Martin's Albon and Stroll.
Do you think Albon goes to a team like Audi? Would he be allowed in his contract? No. I think Alex Albon's contract means he'll stay with a Mercedes Works team.
Yeah, okay.
Which is Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Where do we put Sainz? We put Sainz in McLaren. Do you think Sainz will go to McLaren, or do you think he'll go to...
We put Sainz and Piastri in McLaren. Well, you're the one that's just made a very good point about the fact he loved it there, and he probably would love to go back.
Yeah. So I think Perez.
What about?
I don't think.
What about like Tsunoda?
Ricardo. To Audi.
Ricardo. Daniel Ricciardo. 100%.
Yeah, Ricardo.
Yes, that's a good one.
I like that.
Perez and Ricardo.
I like that choice.
That's a cool pairing.
Yeah, that's a cool pairing.
So wait, that's at stake, isn't it, that we're doing actually?
Yeah, but
2025, but Audi 2026.
Okay, so what do we still have open? We still have Williams open 2 slots, right?
Williams is Vesti and Bottas.
Okay, I'm.
So we're just taking Logan. At the moment, we're only taking Logan Sargent out.
Yeah, I think Logan Sargent's out for Vesti.
So Ferrari, Lewis Leclerc, Red Bull, Max and Lando. God, that was so good.
Mercedes, you got Russell and Alonso.
Mercedes, Russell, Alonso. McLaren.
You got Lando.
No.
McLaren, you've got Piastri.
Yeah.
And you've got Carlos Sainz.
Yes. We said Williams, didn't we? Williams, Vesti, Bottas.
Yeah.
Alpine, same.
Yeah.
Gasly and Ocon.
Ocon.
And we're going Stake.
We're going to go with Perez.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to go with Ricardo.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 2 more teams to do. So that's your AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri, Tsunoda. Tsunoda stays at AlphaTauri.
Yeah. AlphaTauri.
And
Tsunoda.
And who was the guy who did really well for a few races and then got replaced by Ricardo?
Oh, for goodness sake. Liam Lawson. That's a good shout.
AlphaTauri, Liam Lawson.
He deserves a seat.
Tsunoda. He does deserve a seat.
He deserves a seat. So, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
AlphaTauri, Liam Lawson. Cool. Yeah. By the way, if this all was to happen, the grid would be unbelievable.
Do you know this is the first year that the grid didn't change? 2024. It's the first year that it's stayed the same.
Exactly the same.
But it was like, the thing was, everything was building up to 2025 because that's when a load of contracts are out.
Yeah. Okay.
And
the last one that we haven't done. Oh, AlphaTauri's V-Carb or whatever, isn't it?
Where is Arthur Leclerc?
And Haas. The Haas is a lot.
Yeah. So Oliver Bierman is Ferrari's junior driver. I think Haas will take someone like that. Ferrari will want to put a junior driver.
Maybe Magnussen stays.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be Hulkenberg. I think
it won't be Hulkenberg. If it one out of the two is going to be.
Okay, we'll do Magnussen and Bierman.
Magnussen and Bierman.
Yeah. So Bierman. Okay. So
literally beer and then man.
Yeah. So
cool.
Okay. Our 2025 silly season predictions are, just a quick disclaimer, I have changed my mind about Vesti because I got him mixed up with Antonelli. Anyway, continue.
Good, I like that. Just throw that in there. Yeah. Okay, we'll start again. We'll just do it quick.
Yeah.
To be honest, we probably did it too slow anyway. Because we went slow when we were doing it.
That's fine. We can cut it though.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to finish off with an overview of what we did for our sixth season.
So this is our 2025.
It's lights out.
It's lights out. Silly season.
2025 silly season.
2025 silly season.
Okay, you can start off.
Okay, I'll start off with Ferrari, probably the most obvious one. We were talking over each other. I'll start off with Ferrari, probably the most obvious one.
Yep.
We have Lewis Hamilton.
Yep.
Charles Leclerc.
Perfect. Lovely.
Nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
Simple.
Good. Red Bull. Max and Lando. Big change.
Lando will break his contract early.
He'll break his contract early. Yeah. That's the prediction.
Lando has a break clause. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. McLaren.
We go McLaren.
Yes.
Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
And the return of Carlos Sainz.
The return of Carlos Sainz. Sounds good. I'm happy with that. He'll like to be back.
Yeah. Mercedes.
On to Mercedes. Fernando Alonso and George Russell. Russell, we're very, very confident he's staying where he is.
Yes. Yeah. That'd be good. That'd be a good driver lineup.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
So I think Lance Stroll.
Do you?
I do think Lance Stroll. Yeah.
Okay.
But Alex Albon.
Yes. That's a big move for him.
Mercedes driver into a Mercedes customer team.
Yeah. Perfect. Let's go the Alpine this time. Really simple, nice and easy. Gasly Ocon. Exactly how it was anyway.
We more sure. We want.
Yeah.
Muy bien. No, muy bien? That's Spanish. Wait.
No, it's not. Muy bien.
Yeah, muy bien.
Is that Spanish?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oui, français.
Vivi Ataqueta.
The French must hate us on this podcast.
Yeah. My sister's French.
All the time, yeah. Anyway.
Williams. This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. So we're going to have...
That we've changed.
We did change this and had to re-record it.
We are going Antonelli.
Yes.
Antonelli and Bottas.
Antonelli and Bottas. You need a bit of experience, and you got the Mercedes wonder kid, 17-year-old, who'll be 18. He'll be old enough to come into F1.
Perfect. Happy with that. Stake.
Sergio Perez and Daniel Ricciardo.
Yes, great team.
You need experienced guys to develop your car for Audi to come in.
For 2020.
2 experienced drivers, both known at developing cars.
Unbelievable. That'd be a great team.
Yeah.
On to the Haas. Oliver Bierman,
the Ferrari F2.
And we're going to stick with Magnussen in there.
Yeah.
We're going to stick with Magnussen. We think he'll stick around. It definitely won't be Hulkenberg that will stick around. And on to the last one, your AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri has Yuki Tsunoda.
And the Wonder Boy, kind of.
Liam Lawson. He will come back and he'll get his shot in F1.
The one he deserves.
Yes.
So that is our silly season prediction.
That is our silly season prediction.
Good prediction, bro.
Yeah.
I think we did really well there.
I think we did.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah. We always congratulate ourselves after we do things.
But that's because we're positive.
Yeah.
We only have positive vibes.
We like ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, yeah. Honestly, if that was the grid, that would be unbelievable.
I would love that grid.
That would be amazing.
I think every single team would have fiery battles.
Yeah, 100%. There'd be battles throughout the whole grid.
What team would you most be, if you had to pick a team, be excited to watch? And you could let's say you could only watch their on boards.
Oh, I could only watch. Max and Lando.
Max and Lando would be. That has to be
because the battles would be unbelievable.
It'd be amazing. It'd be so good.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, right. Okay.
Call it there.
We'll call it there. That was a very, very crazy episode.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
So we just planned to, by the way, for those who didn't know, we planned to do like a jokey sort of silly season. And then we were like, let's record on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we didn't record any earlier because that was like, the news was crazy.
The news came out at such a good time.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really good timing.
It was.
And I can't believe it. And I'm so excited to be a Ferrari fan.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Let's get rid of 2024 season now. We'll just sack it all off. Max will win again. Whatever.
Yeah.
On to 2025.
Honestly. On to 2025.
That's what we need.
It'll be good.
Anyway, we'll call it a day. That was really fun.
It's been amazing. It's been lights out.
Take care.
Peace.